Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at 5 different games on the Steam Deck. All 5 games are not listed as Steam Deck compatible, so let's take a look and see how well they play, if at all, on the Steam Deck. For these tests, I will be using the default 15W power limit and FSR turned off. All 5 games are installed on the microSD card. Now let's see some gameplay. First up, Borderlands 2. This game is listed as Steam Deck compatibility unknown. I've tried to play this game at least 3 separate times, and each time the game crashed around the first boss battle. You'll see at the end of this video where the screen turns black momentarily and then the game just freezes. Settings wise, we'll go with the recommended settings. We are at native resolution and most of the settings are set to low. Frame rate, we are capped at 60 FPS. You can see that the control works fine and we're currently at 60 FPS. Once we get into areas with a lot of enemies or a lot of action, the FPS will dip down to 40, 50s, but for most part it's around 50 to 60 FPS. I'm going to play through here so you can see the performance. And that is the issue I mentioned earlier in the video. The screen turns black and then the game is frozen. I tried this 3 separate times, and each time it freezes around this area. I don't know if it's because the game is on SD card or this game just doesn't work on SteamOS right now. So I'm going to try and move the game to the internal storage and then try again and provide an update later. But right now I would say this is not really playable. Next up, Aviary Attorney. This game is listed as Steam Deck unsupported, and as of this recording I can confirm that this game does not work. You will see that it will launch to a black screen and it doesn't proceed further than that. Next up, Wargroove. This game is also listed as Steam Deck unsupported, but as you will see in the following gameplay, it actually works perfectly. Just a quick note, the resolution is fixed at 1080p. There are also no other options you can change under the graphics menu. This game is not visually or graphically intensive, so it will run at 60 FPS no problem. You can see that the control works fine, and as mentioned before, this game is not graphically intensive, so frame rate won't be an issue. Next up, Sniper Elite 3. This game is listed as Steam Deck playable, but not fully compatible. For settings, we have native resolution with medium details. You can see that the control works fine, and right now we're at 60 FPS, but once we get into some action, you will see that the FPS will dip down to around 40 or 50, but it is still a very smooth gameplay. And finally, we have Rustler. This game is also listed as Steam Deck compatibility unknown. Note, you will need to use the touchscreen to enable the controller when you launch the game for the first time. I actually missed recording that part, but I will show you the setting that I changed to enable the controller. Resolution wise, we are at native resolution 1280 by 800. All the details are set to very high. To enable the controller, make sure you set the gamepad button hints to Xbox. During the first gameplay, I actually ran into the same issue as Borderlands 2 where the screen would turn black and the game froze right after that. However, on the second gameplay, I didn't run into any issues. So just be aware that you may experience glitches while you're playing this game. As you can see, that was the same issue I saw while playing Borderlands 2. I'm going to restart the game and you will see that during the second playthrough, I did not see the same issue again. As you can see, we got past the part where the game crashed last time, and you can see the control works fine. We are at pretty much a 60 FPS frame rate right now. And there you have it. Wargroove and Sniper Elite 3 work fine. Borderlands 2 seems to have game-breaking glitches. Aviary Attorney doesn't work. And Rustlers, it seems to be okay, but just be aware that it may glitch out. Be sure to check the link in the description below for a list of all the games I have tested so far. I will be updating that list as often as I can, so make sure you subscribe for more videos. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.